Urban Decay, I'm speaking directly to you. I am tired. Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Ray and welcome back to my channel, Ray of Beauty. Go Ray Ray, go Ray Ray, go Ray Ray, go Ray Ray, hey. So hey y'all, welcome back. In today's video, we are doing a first impressions and review of the new Urban Decay Naked Wild West palette. So, you know, I'm excited to get into this and then try out a look on my eye and just review the actual palette itself. Then let's get into some details about how I am actually feeling about this Urban Decay palette. So I'm gonna do my face really quick and then we're gonna get into a nice eye look. All right. Hey y'all, okay, so I'm back. I finished my face off camera just to save a little time. I'm wearing the Urban Decay All Nighter face primer. For my color corrector, I use the Black Radiance color corrector in orange. I think it's just the orange one. And for my foundation today, I use Revlon Colorstay in the natural finish. I am shade 400, which is caramel. And for concealer, I use the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop concealer. I use shade Golden Honey. For my brows, I used the Benefit brow pencil in shade 5. And then just to set my concealer, I use the Dermablend. It's the original powder, the white powder. So let's move on to what we're here for. Urban Decay, I'm speaking directly to you. I am tired. Wait, let me just prove how tired I am, okay? Okay? I am tired, Urban Decay. Stop. This is crazy. Move on. Move on. It's dead. Naked is dead. We are clothed now. Okay? We moved on from being naked. All right? Look, I was a proud collector, you know, a very, very loyal customer and fan of the Naked series, but we gotta look. So going down the list, most of these are in boxes, so I'm just weird like that. So I have the Naked Original Palette, which, you know, in the time, iconic. I still dip into this palette when I just need a nice neutral palette. Then we have the Naked 2 palette, which was more of like a cooler tone version, but you know, sometimes I'll still pull out this bad boy right here. And what was really random, I got all of these like in random orders, so whatever, that's not important. Then we have the Naked 3 palette. And this is like maybe my favorite top 2 palettes of the Naked series. So we have number 3. After 3, they released, actually this was my first Naked palette. They released the Smoky palette. Haven't used this in a while. Haven't really needed a smoky eye. I haven't attempted a smoky eye, but I don't know. I need to, there's still so much product left in here. Actually, in all my Naked palettes, I have so much product, but I don't know. I need to find a way to hit pan somehow. This one, I don't know why I bought it. I thought it was a part of the actual Naked series. Well, it is, but it's not. Like, the palette's different. I have the Naked Reloaded palette. This was like, I don't know if it's the same amount of shadows, but I swear that a lot of the shades in here are shades that were kind of pulled out from other palettes. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, it's like a smaller version of the palette. I guess just in the sense that it's a different packaging. and you don't get a brush with the palette. But I mean, it's a good like neutral palette for me. Like I'm not saying I don't use it, but we didn't have to have like the random palettes in the Naked series. Like they all could have had, you know, like the original packaging and stuff. Whatever, that's whatever. Okay, so now, and I don't know the order for the rest of these, so whatever. Yeah. We have the Naked Cherry palette. I actually like this palette a lot because it's, you know, pinky, like berry inspired, cherry inspired palettes. I guess cherry more than berry. But I actually do like this palette just because like it's my vibe. It's pink. Yeah. Then we have the Heat palette, which I don't know if I've ever actually used this palette, which is sad. I have some of these palettes that I've never even opened, never dipped my brush into. I have a problem. I know. I knew I definitely had a problem. And my friend spotted my problem that I had with Urban Decay Naked palettes when I purchased the Naked Honey palette. So when this was first released, I thought it was so cute. I was like, yes. You know, I like the kind of gold feel. I think this is the one that they did with Lizzo. And I don't know, it was something about the commercial, the way they advertised it. My friend was like, don't get that palette, girl. It's ugly. You're not gonna like it. I'm not saying that the palette's ugly. I'm not saying that the palette is not usable because I haven't opened it. One day I am going to use this palette, but there's no reason for me to have bought this palette. Like, we really could have stopped. I think Heat came before Cherry. Maybe it could have stopped with the Cherry or the Heat. You know, like when the Heat was released, it was a cute moment. I saw, I think Jackie Aina used this palette and she did a really beautiful look. It could have stopped. We didn't have to go all the way to the Honey. You know, if Honey was your favorite release from the Naked series, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to come for your fave here, but look, because Urban Decay really, like, you're coming after my bank account. So I'm wasting all this money with y'all stuff. And like, for what? To keep releasing? No. So after that, before we get to the main event, the Wild West, they released the Violet. Was it a Violet palette? I don't know, that purple palette. Urban Decay, why? Why did y'all do that? Why did y'all do that? Like, I defended y'all with every Naked series. I defended y'all with buying every series. My friends were like, girl, it's just another neutral palette with like one random color added. Girl, no, you have those colors. You don't need that. I defended y'all, okay? I went to war over the Honey palette and why I needed it as part of my collection. I went against all of my friends, okay? Almost lost friendships. And then you have the nerve to insult me with that Violet, whatever, purple palette that had like 2 random purple shades and then that ashy looking like bluish sea foam. What was the point? You know, you're coming from my loyalty. Like after that, I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. Not necessarily with Urban Decay as a company. I like your, I have your setting spray right here. Love it. the best, my favorite setting spray actually. And I actually really do like y'all's face primer. And I use y'all's eye primer all the time. So yeah, I definitely still rock with Urban Decay, but I feel like y'all think I'm stupid. Is it what? So yeah, so I swore off Urban Decay palettes after the purple palette. I said, who's gonna wear that? What black people are gonna wear it? No, I need to see. I know they had Normani, they had Normani. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. They had Normani as their spokesmodel. I didn't believe that she was truly wearing that palette. Whatever they did, like, I needed to see them put it on her in the color payoff. But even, you know what, and that's another thing. Even the color payoff with that purple palette, it was never really, unless it was on one of the white models, one of the lighter models. That's probably the only time I really saw like the purples show up. The swatches were terrible all around. Every swatch, I was like, what is this? But like on Normani, it just seemed like really faint, like not really there. I'm like, I couldn't defend y'all anymore. I couldn't. So yeah, so then a couple of weeks ago, I'm going through Trend Mood and I see that Urban Decay is coming out with another Naked palette. My initial thought when all I saw first was Naked, the hardest eye roll, like eyes all the way to the back of my head to the other side. Like, why? Not another Naked palette. But then, you know, you swipe and I kind of saw. So I give Urban Decay an award for the presentation. The packaging is always lovely. It's like this snake looking snake skin packaging. And it's just so pretty. Wild West. You know, I was intrigued. I was intrigued, but let's open the palette and see. Yeah. Okay, so in opening the palette, this is cute. It says Most Wanted. I just think that's like a cute little touch, no? Yeah, and so this is the classic Naked packaging, the hard plastic packaging that I just think is aesthetically pleasing. They have that same colorful snake skin on the outside. So in opening it up, now when I first saw the picture on Trend Mood, so this is what the palette looks like. All right, so in the first picture, I don't know what, I think the greens drew me in. I think I mostly focused from here on down. Yeah, so I was originally excited because I was like, oh my gosh, like, is this Urban Decay's way of redeeming themselves for that monstrosity that was the Violet? Is it Violet palette? I feel like I have the wrong palette name. Let me. Okay, so I just looked it up. It is the Ultra Violet palette. Okay, so getting back to this palette. So the first time I saw it, I think I was really intrigued by the greens and how it just meshed with like this. I don't even know what this color would be called. Like I don't know, like an orangey brownish shade. I don't know. But then when I look back, because I was like, oh yeah, like I think I actually want that palette. Like I might purchase another Naked palette. Then when I really examined the palette, I'm like, I don't know. Maybe what would have been really great is if, hear me out, if they would have released this as a separate collection, you know, and just do like maybe a smaller collection, maybe this shade on. I mean, if they wanted to throw in like maybe one other of these like bland shades. Okay, do that. But it could have been like the Wild collection, Wild West collection, whatever you want to do. And have this be the palette to go with it. You could have had like a really cool like green and like brownish eyeliners and you know, some cool like lipsticks. I don't know, lipsticks or lip glosses and, you know, some blushes, you know, a full thing. But no, you're stuck on the Naked series where we almost done. But let's go ahead and get to this actual palette since obviously. All right, so this palette, it consists of 12 shades, like 6 shades too many. But the shades are Standoff, Spur, Nudie, I think is the way, Hold'em, Cowboy Rick, Laredo, shout out Texas, Bud, Rustler, Ghost Town, Whiskey, like that, Tex, all right, Texas, and Pony Up. So, I mean, I like the names. It's cute. I always like the names of the shades in the Naked palettes. I just think that they're usually really creative. So, and then as a Texan, you know, this is like right up my alley. So, of course, I was gonna end up purchasing this palette. I mean, if anything else, I don't know. But yeah, we could have took out like the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The first maybe 6 shades, maybe made it a 8 pan. So include these and then pick 2 from over here. But it won't be a Naked palette. But yeah, let's get into an eye look. I'm not really sure what I want to do. I know I definitely want to incorporate Tex and Bud somehow. So to start, I need to prime my eyes with the, since we're on Urban Decay, I'm going to prime my eyes with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer. I was actually attempting to grab my Fenty Beauty eyeshadow primer first, and I was like, wait, if I'm using an Urban Decay eyeshadow palette, let me actually use the primer as well. Make this as much about Urban Decay as possible. Okay, I'm gonna just tap it in. I did some really quick swatches. This is the first 6 shades in the palette. So at the top we have Standoff, we have Spur, we have Nudie right here. Can y'all see? Nudie. Then we have Hold'em, which is this gold color. This, y'all can see, is kind of sparkly, Cowboy Rick. And then here is Laredo. Okay, so we have our next 6 shades. Really pretty. I actually think the color payoff on these are absolutely beautiful. At the top here, we have Bud. Next, we have, don't mind my dog. I just keep filming like nothing's going on. Next, we have Rustler. We have Ghost Town right here. Then we have next Whiskey, Tex, which my favorite color. This is so pretty, Tex. Of course it is because Texas. And then last we have Pony Up. Okay, so to start, I think I want to go in with, what is this? Nudie, which I had here in my crease as like a transition color. I'm gonna start off with their brush. I know, like, I think I'm like the only person that really uses the brushes that come with their palette. I just like to do like basic things. basic things. I mean, I just like to use the brushes every now and then. Of course, I have my brushes that I usually use for eyeshadow right next to me. I don't know. I just don't think that the brushes are as bad as people try to make it out. Like it's still like it's still a good quality brush. Like, I don't think that they're just terrible like some people claim. So I'm gonna put that in my crease area, kind of. Please don't mind all the noise. We have a chill going on. Well, a chill. We have a winter storm going on in my state. So most people are without heat, electricity. Like, it actually snowed in Texas, like real snow, soft snow. We don't really get that out here. Like, to the point where you could actually go out and play in the snow. So it's a big deal, but most people, I was really blessed, were left without electricity, without heat for hours. So I have people coming in my house right now. I have refugees coming to stay with me. No, but I have people that are here because they didn't have heat. And I'm just like so blessed because, yeah, it's, you know, families with like little kids without heat, like that's absolutely terrible. Like, no one should have to go through that. All right, so I have text. Now what I want to kind of do, I have it on this like liner brush. I don't know, like an angled brush. And what I think I want to do is I want to take this along crease. Like so. This isn't gonna be perfect. Like, I don't have the steadiest of hands. You know, actually, let me put down some powder really quick because I don't know what the fallout's going to be. But it is kind of like powdery, so I don't want to ruin my face. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Ah! I did not mean to put this much powder under my eyes. It's fine. Well, we'll work it out later when we get back to that. So yeah, y'all, I'm taking the text, which was this like, it's like a bluish, green color, you'll see, and I'm just doing like a little liner moment because I have an idea of what I want. And you know, usually I do not do this with my makeup. Like, I am such a plain Jane usually when it comes to makeup, but for y'all, and you know, to try to use this palette to its full potential, I just want to see what all I could possibly do. So yeah, I might shock myself, who knows. All right, so hopefully, yeah, so hopefully I can do this. You see how it goes? Cute. So hopefully I can do this on the other side as well. And let's just pray that it comes out even. But look, if they look like distant cousins, don't come for me, guys, please. All right, where did I start? Oh, this is so nerve-wracking. I'm nervous. I'm trying to do it. I'm sorry. I keep holding up the palette. It's like blocking what I'm doing. I want y'all to be able to see. Yeah, y'all, they're gonna look like distant cousins, the eyes, but it's okay. Because like I said, I usually don't do that much. Really? All right, I'm gonna clean that up in a little bit after I finish this. This one is like impossible for me to do. Like what? Oh, I see what I did wrong. I put this in my actual crease, and the other one I put kind of like right above my crease. So yeah, it's okay. They're just gonna be distant cousins. I tried it like I did on the other side. No, but I know that I definitely went on a rant about Urban Decay and them just need to move on from the Naked series. I still do stand by that, that they should move on. And I honestly like, but I like the palettes. I need to clean that up. I like the palettes that I do have, most of them at least, from the Naked series. Like, and I don't really regret buying them. Just because I genuinely wanted to collect the palettes, but you know, would I have saved a lot of money had Urban Decay not like went so hard with all of those Naked palettes? Yes, of course. But I mean, you know, that's okay. Like I said, I wanted to collect them. I've collected the Urban Decay Naked palettes. I've collected Juvia's Place palettes. And I would like to, if I can, eventually collect the Pat McGrath palettes. I have 3 palettes from Pat McGrath, but as far as her like actual series, like the Mothership palettes, I would like to be able to collect those. Okay, so I tried to clean up, sorry. I tried to clean up that part as much as I could. I tried. So I want to also use Bud on my eyes. So Bud is that first shade up here, that kind of sparkly light green shade. So I'm gonna take that on this brush and I want to put that on my lid. So hopefully this does not mess up my liner moment. What's good is this is a flat brush, so I feel as if I could have some control over this. I'm like seriously not breathing because I am just really trying my hardest not to mess up my not to mess up this kind of liner moment with this other shadow. Yeah. I'm sure y'all hear all that noise in the background. My heat just came on, but look, I'm not complaining about that. You know, I'm definitely not trying to be without heat. I'm, like I said, blessed to actually have heat right now. But it is just so loud. And then I think there are like people taking out the trash, which I don't know why. Like, I doubt the trash service is coming because we, like, it is like a winter tundra. What do they call those? Like, yeah. Texas is not used to all this snow. We shut down everything when it snows. Like, we shut down work, schools. I think schools are closed here till like Wednesday. So we don't have to worry about like going to class. Most offices are closed. Governmental places are gonna be closed. Okay, yeah, so I have, remember, text in like this, in my crease, like as the liner, and I have it kind of winged out a little bit. I kind of messed it up, but oh well. And I have Bud on my lids. All right, so now, what do I want to do next? Okay, so at first I didn't think I wanted an inner corner highlight, but I kind of do. So I think what I'm gonna do, actually I might use my other brush. I think for my inner corner highlight, I didn't know what I wanted for my inner corner highlight. At first, when I originally swatched Hold'em, I thought that would be a really pretty inner corner highlight, but I feel like that's gonna kind of ruin this look. So I might go in, can y'all even see that? With Cowboy Rick for my inner corner highlight, because I just think that it will mesh a little better with this eye look. All right, so of course I cannot find the brush that I usually use for our inner corner highlight. So I'm gonna use this brush, and I'm just gonna pray for the best that I can actually get it in my corner and not all over the place. Okay, so pray for me. Okay, can y'all see? So I'm just gonna okay. Oh, there's something in my eye. No! Oh, there's something in my eye. Okay, let me just do another thing to kind of, and okay, so it's not, it's really blending in with Bud, that green that's on my lid, and it's all just kind of getting mixed together. So, yeah, but whatever. Look. I'll just have to do. It's not the neatest inner corner. Look, it's not the neatest inner corner highlight, but it, yeah. All right, so let me go ahead and wipe off this powder. Okay. Oh, and I guess I don't have to put on actual eyeliner because I already have a wing. Go me. But what I am gonna do is I'm going to throw on some mascara and then pick out some lashes that I think will fit the look. And then I'm dying. Excuse me, I almost died, y'all. Yeah, so what was I saying? I'm gonna put on some mascara and some lashes that I think will fit the look, just to complete everything, and then I will come right back. Okay, y'all, so I'm back. I went ahead, I finished my face, added my lashes. So I finished my face with, well, on my under eye, after I wiped off the powder, I added the Cowboy Rick, actually what I put in my inner corner. I put a little along my bottom lash line. Then the rest, I use the Tex, which is the shade that I have in my crease color. Also, I contoured, where's my stuff? I contoured with the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour powder palette. I use this, and I also use some of the highlight, I think it's in the shade Banana, I'm not sure, under my eyes as well, to also help me clean up some of the mistakes that I made at the bottom. So I use that. I also use my Fenty Beauty bronzer in Coco Naughty. For blush, I use my Juvia's Place blush in Bella. And for highlight, I use my Mac Selena collection for the highlight, just a little subtle highlight. Lastly, on my lips, I used the MAC Chestnut pencil, the Velvet Teddy. Oh my gosh, the Velvet Teddy lipstick from MAC. And lastly, I used the lip gloss in Lust, also from MAC. So all MAC on my lips. And for my setting spray, of course, I use my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. So that is my face. Oh, mascara was Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. So yeah, so that is my face all done. But you know, okay, so my face is done, but guys, I just don't feel like the look is complete. Oh, hold that thought. All right now. Now that's Wild Wild West for you, honey. Wild Wild West. Wild Wild West. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. All right, y'all. So, I'm dropping stuff. So I'm back. I have my cowgirl hat on because, you know, we real country over here. But I have my cowgirl hat on to complete the look. Of course, as I said earlier, I have my serpent earrings. I just thought it was very Wild Wild West or Texas. And then I have this shirt that I also picked up from H&M. It's just a simple shirt, but I just thought it was kind of Texan a little bit. I just thought it went with the look, went with the hat. And actually for my lashes, I am wearing Lilly lashes in the style Houston. That is Houston. What? Texas, honey? Yes. The best city ever, but hey, I'm biased. But you know, just sticking with our kind of Texan theme that's going on right here, right now. All right, get into the look. This is our look. So final thoughts on the Wild Wild West Naked palette by Urban Decay. Okay, so I actually really like this palette. Look, I know that they have ran the Urban Decay train into the ground. You know, like I said, I still support them moving on to something else. But if I had to add another palette to my collection that I started over the years, I am glad that I added this to the palette. If you are looking also to add another naked palette to your collection, but you aren't sure how the formula is or you know what the quality is, it's great. The way Tex went in my crease area for that line effect, you know, it went on smooth. It was easy to put on bud. So it was really easy to work with. And yeah, I like it. I think this will actually be my new fave palette from the Naked series. So this is #1. So good job on this, Urban Decay. I don't know. And let me know if y'all did get the Ultraviolet palette. I still kind of don't want the palette. But if y'all have it and y'all truly like it and y'all think that I should add it to my collection, because there's a small part of me like in my head that's like, your collection is not complete. Like, you need every palette. I know that's so irresponsible, but just let me know. And maybe I'll wait till they have a sale and I could find it for like half off. Because look, I'm not paying full price for that Ultraviolet palette that I'm still not sure if Black people could use. But let me know. And then that way I'll have the full collection. So let me know if y'all liked it. Let me know if like, no girl, don't worry about it, you know. So this is our current collection. As you know, as you notice, I don't have those many basic palettes, the Naked back to basics, whatever it's called. Those don't count. I don't care. Yeah, I'm not going to find those. I'm not going to go on the hunt for those. I'm fine with all the big palettes. So yeah, just let me know about that ultraviolets. But this is our current collection. Today, look, we're just gonna keep it simple. My favorite thing this week is being a Texan, honey. We don't sound like that, but you get the picture. But all right, guys, thank y'all so much for watching another video. Please like and subscribe below. If you're new, hit that subscribe button and also hit the like button because that will really help me out a lot, guys. I will see y'all in the next video. So take care and remember, in everything you do, radiate positivity. All right, bye. Now y'all take care now, y'all here. I got them horses in the bed.